What is up, you guys? Welcome back to a quick little video. As you can tell by the title of this video, this is another episode of Auntie at Sea. Yes, Auntie at Sea. I know it's been quite some time. The holidays, December was just busy, but Dr. Jenny Travels went live and answered some questions about what's going on the Ultimo World Cruise, and she had a lot to say. Take a look.
They bring out the late night pizza. I definitely have partaken in that a night or two, where we've been out having fun. Excursions. Yeah, okay, so someone asked, are we allowed to ask questions? Absolutely. There are a lot of questions coming in, so I apologize if I can't get to all of them, but seriously, just keep asking these questions in like my posts and stuff, because I am reading them and having a lot of fun with responding to them or making videos out of your questions. Excursions. This is a really good question. So oftentimes I get the question, are excursions included? Or the question I just saw come through or from earlier was, how much are you budgeting for excursions? And so the excursions that are included for the full world cruisers are visits to the 7 new world wonders of the world. So we have already been to Chichen Itza in Mexico, and tomorrow we're going to Christ the Redeemer. So excited. And then the one after that is Machu Picchu, and so on and so on. So those are included. We haven't hardly had to do a thing to plan and prep for that. Like, Royal Caribbean has taken care of everything. We get these little, I'll show you actually, like the day or two before, we've been getting information on the world wonder that we will be visiting. And we get our tickets. So these are our tickets to Christ the Redeemer tomorrow. We get them all like delivered to our room. So there's information. We have everything we need to know. And yeah, that's been really exciting. I should included for people who were platinum status with Royal Caribbean's Crown and Anchor Society. So actually, when my husband and I booked this cruise, we were not platinum status. We had only cruised just like a couple times. And so in order to get the excursions included, we went on an Alaska cruise, and that put us over the number that you have to get, the number of nights you have to get to reach platinum status. So that was pretty cool. I thought that they honored that. Like, okay, you're booking this world cruise, but you can still reach platinum status and get access to these world wonder excursions. And we had 2 years to do that. So it was plenty of time to plan. And we, like I said, we booked an Alaska cruise, which is amazing, by the way, and got to that platinum status. And now we are going to the World Wonders. So 1 down, 6 to go. We'll check off another one tomorrow, Christ the Redeemer, and then we'll have 5 more to go. So super fun. Follow along for that. And then outside of the World Wonder excursions, we haven't booked a darn thing. So except we booked an excursion at Coco Cay, the Swimming with the Pigs tour, because we've been to Coco Cay before. If you don't know, Coco Cay is Royal Caribbean's private island in the Bahamas, and it is really cool. I will say it's really cool. It has a water park, it has beautiful beaches, food, drinks, music, live music, sports. Like, it is really cool. But for me personally, I kind of feel like when you've been once, you've been once. And so we booked a Swimming with the Pigs tour because you get on a boat and go to another island of the Bahamas and swim with pigs. So I don't know, just something fun. We booked day 1, but it was canceled. So that is the only excursion we have booked ahead of time, and it was canceled. So my husband and my style for excursions is to wing it. I'm serious. We are very spontaneous people when it comes to excursions, and we will, our kind of go-to is to rent a car and drive around and explore the island, or the place that we're visiting, but that's not always feasible, of course. So the second go-to is finding a guide or driver and having them take us around. Again, that's not always feasible either, but yeah, I also, being spontaneous also makes, I do research like kind of as we're going. So I've done a ton of research on the Brazilian ports and Rio. And then like as we move into Uruguay, Argentina, and so on, I do my research like in the moment, like what I'm feeling, what we're kind of vibing with. If like someone else invites us on a tour, we'll look at it and say, yeah, sure, or no, we're gonna do our own thing. Or what else? Like we have already been in talks with some friends we've made on the cruise about jumping in on tours, or like getting four of us, like two couples, to go and explore the city together, renting a car, or getting a guide or taxi driver. So yeah, we're very spontaneous. So like you guys following along are living it with me. The excursions. Okay, do you eat more? Okay, so a lot of people are asking about food, and do I eat more? I think this person is asking, do I eat more in the Windjammer or in the dining room? So those are often the two options on a ship, is to eat at the buffet, which is called the Windjammer on all Royal Caribbean ships. And then there's a very nice main dining room. Something interesting on this world cruise actually is that we have been eating mostly in the Windjammer, like almost every night, because we've been loving it. And normally on a cruise, we go to the dining room every night. And I don't know if I just am loving the Windjammer food better, or if it's more of kind of like we're on here for 9 months. So going to the dining room feels like a special occasion, just like back home. Like when you go out to eat, maybe it's a special occasion. You're going to a nice restaurant. So I think that's kind of what's been going on, is we just love the casual aspect of the Windjammer. And I'm serious, the food, they're killing it. Like the Indian food is amazing. I love it so much. So yeah, and we often like run into friends up there. Oftentimes we'll sit with some people that we've met up in the Windjammer. And the dining room has been great, but we're tending to lean toward the dining room on formal nights, which they do, I guess, once a week, maybe give or take. Tomorrow is a formal night for New Year's Eve, so we'll definitely be dressing up for tomorrow night and probably going to the dining room tomorrow night. So, because they have lots of like food festivities tomorrow. So yeah, that'll be exciting. Cruise right now, like if for anyone joining, like I'm literally on this cruise right now. Oh goodness, mean comments. Am I in a storage room? Oh no, this is my room. This is my home, y'all. This is my home for 9 months. How crazy is that? How many cruises have I been on prior to this? I have only been on let's see, I think 5 or 6 cruises. So my first ever cruise was with my family. Hi family, for some of you that are in here. We went on a Carnival ship and did a big family reunion on the Carnival Dream, and that was my first time ever cruising, and it was so much fun. And then my husband and I got him into cruising, and I wasn't sure if he was going to like it when I first took him. I kind of feel like cruising is like you love it or you hate it. I don't know. But what do y'all think about that? I found people either love it or they're like, that was fine. I don't need to do it again. But I kind of was like, okay, he's either going to love this or he's going to hate this. And he loved it too. And so we went on a big family reunion with his family, and that was our second Royal Caribbean cruise. And then we just started sailing with Royal Caribbean. Not really like on purpose, just like kind of happened that way. And then when you start sailing with a cruise line, you start racking up points in their loyalty system. And then you get perks once you reach certain statuses. Maybe you've heard about that on this cruise. So yeah, and then like I said earlier in this live, once we booked the World Cruise, we took that Alaska cruise to get to platinum status. And then we went on one more cruise, which was our World Cruise test run. And so again, that was where we booked the same cabin on the Serenade, this ship, like this room. We stayed in this room in February for my husband's birthday. So that was really fun. And we went to Colombia on that cruise, and it was my first time ever in South America. Yeah, and we saw the Panama Canal. Yeah. So we just really love cruising. I wouldn't say we're like cruise people, but we just love seeing many places, and we've been calling this world cruise our world sampler. A lot of people reached out to me and said that really was cool and resonated with them. So yeah, we've been calling this our world sampler because I fully recognize that when you cruise, you do not truly get to immerse yourself in a place and a culture. It's just too quick of a time. But maybe you can relate to this, like when you've gone somewhere that you really love, you just get that feeling inside, like, and it can surprise you, right? It can be some place that you would never ever imagine that you would like so much, and you just get that feeling. You're just like, I love this place and I can just see myself coming back one day. And so that's exactly what we are doing with this world cruise. We do travel a lot, so we plan to make note of those places that we just fall in love with and can't wait to come back and visit one day. And we are going to come back and visit one day. So you'll have to stay posted, stay following along on my social media channels to see down the line where we end up going again. It's been already like so amazing, and I've been loving some places so far. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do like some kind of like something in my posts that are like, I don't know, maybe the vibe will come through in my posts when I'm like really in love with the place, but maybe I'll have to also say, okay, this was one of the ones. We will be back here one day. Yeah, that'd be super fun. It's fun to post it out, and hopefully fun for y'all to follow along. Okay, so we are definitely like nearing the end of this live. I'm just looking through some of the questions and comments. Thank you for the nice comments. Questions really means a lot to me. And the test run cruise. I'll have to post more about that on my TikTok. You can find information about that on my Instagram and Facebooks, but I'll have to do some flashbacks to that because it was a really, really good cruise. All right, well, this was like my first live, so thank you for being here. I'm so excited to be doing this and have you following along. I'm if you can't tell, I'm looking through the comments and questions right now, and there's so many I haven't addressed yet, like, but please keep them coming because I really, really do love reading them, and I love responding, to your comments when I can. I'm trying to respond to a lot of them, and yeah, I have even been reposting some of them and answering questions. That has been really fun. And you guys, I just really appreciate these kind comments. Thank you. We're on Serenade of the Seas, and this is indeed my room on the ship. So you'll be probably seeing a lot of this room. This painting behind me is funny. I'm kind of on the lookout for like a tapestry or something to put over that. So stay tuned. Also, I have a room tour coming up. So I can't wait to share like our room with us. If you were listening earlier, like this place feels like a mansion compared to our RV. So I can't wait to talk about some of the kind of small living aspects of being on a cruise ship. All right, I'm just like at this point I'm just kind of like sitting here reading the comments, and I know there's still so many questions I haven't addressed, but I'm going to go ahead and start signing out because we have a huge day tomorrow and I need to go to sleep. Christ the Redeemer. Oh, wait, you got to wear white and jump 7 ways for New Year's in Brazil. Thank you so much for answering that question. All right, so I should wear white to Christ the Redeemer tomorrow? Yeah. That's really fun. I'm really excited. It's a sign of wait, I was just learning about this. I think wearing white is like a sign of peace and prosperity. You guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to sign out. It's like I said, we got a big day tomorrow. But stay tuned. I have a lot coming for you. And yeah, just travel around the world with me. Thanks for being here. Okay, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. I think many of you, maybe it's already New Year's Eve. So Happy New Year's Eve. Have such a fun end to 2023. And I hope that your 2024 is fabulous. There's going to be good, positive vibes here on my page. So follow along and we'll have a fun 2024 together. Okay. Good night, everyone. Happy New Year's Eve. Okay, now I have to actually know how to stop the live. Okay. Okay. Bye. 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 Happy New Year.
So as you can see, it seems as if Dr. Jenny is enjoying her time thus far on this cruise. There are other people that have gone live and they do not feel the same way as Dr. Jenny. And of course, Auntie at Sea has all the lives for you guys. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that follow button, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you can be notified every single time that I upload, because baby, I have a lot of lives that I need to post. And let's just say, all I can say is if you're not following Mark Sebastian over there on that other app, I suggest you go over there and follow him over there on that other app, because, honey, he is keeping it real. And, baby, the next video that I drop will be his live stream. And, honey, you don't want to miss it. I think that's going to be a 3-part series because he was live so long with so much to say. I'm going to have to break it up in 3. Make sure you like, follow, and share. Until next time, beautiful people. Peace.